Yay, we are live on YouTube. Welcome everybody today. Looks like we have a few people showing up on that side. I will be answering questions on the Zoom side only today. That's the third Saturday procedure that we have here. We've got a nice group already lined up and waiting with their questions. So we're going to begin with an opening prayer, which we always do to bring in that beautiful angel energy, and then we will dive into your questions. So sit back, take a couple of deep breaths, prepare to connect with divine because it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. We're going to call in all of that lovely, powerful, beautiful angel energy to surround us in a pink cloud today. That's what they're showing me, a pink cloud. Okay, we'll take it. Bring it on. All that love and that softness, that feeling of being embraced and loved deeply by our divine team. Thank all of you for being here, bringing your own angel teams, bringing yourself, your energy, your intentions. Together, we will send out love bombs to the world so that we can help make that transformation happen sooner because Metatron tells us that's all that's missing. We just need a few more people and we will crest that apex moment to slide into Earthopia finally. Angels, we ask you to lift everyone in the circle up, to surround us with beautiful love and extra intention that we might get the highest and best answers for everybody here today and for those who are listening even afterwards, that it will serve their needs at the time when they hear it. So without further ado, thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody and angels. We are going to jump in. Okay, Yvette, come on up.
Wow, first out of the barrel here.
Yeah, I'm putting you on the spot.
Hi, everybody. Greetings from Germany. Hope you're all well. I'm doing fantastic. I'm feeling really, really good. Um, the only thing that I have to ask about today is I've been doing the meditations and I've been doing them every day and posting the meditations to my YouTube channel, which has been it hasn't really taken off, but my guides have informed me that it's okay, that in due course it will, and it will all be good. And so I'm really grateful for that. The question that I have is sometimes I find myself, when my guides are talking to me, I find myself blocking myself from actually receiving messages from famous people or from historical figures or whatever. And I ask myself, is this real? Is this fake? I don't know. But is there something that I can do to unblock myself so that I can actually receive the messages from them without feeling kind of sheepish that I'm getting these messages from people that are considered famous?
Yeah. Well, are they coming to you or are you going to them?
They are coming to me.
Okay, if they came to you, they want to talk to you.
Yeah,
So,
that's what I was thinking, but it's hard for me to actually I find myself hesitating about letting them in. And I'm
yes.
wondering if there's something that I can do to help enable that so that they can come in and they can freely speak with me.
Yeah, so I would try, go into your Akashic records, ask them to meet you there, and that way you can trust that whatever they tell you will be love, truth, and light. If you just start having a conversation, you don't know their intentions.
Okay,
So if you take that
that's a good
safety issue
suggestion. Yeah.
and you are comfortable in your records now, so that
Yes.
should allow you to speak. And no, if they reached out to you, they want to have a conversation. That's the wonderful thing. And then after you've
Perfect.
connected with them once, just like with Fred Rogers, once you've done it, then it's easy to do it again if you want to have further conversations.
Yeah, I've conversed with Fred Rogers, I've conversed with Jimmy Carter. And yesterday I conversed with Jesus, which
Mhm.
was really that kind of freaked me out because I'm like, Jesus is talking to me. Wow, this is kind of cool.
Well,
So,
yeah,
but
why
it
not?
has been amazing. It has been absolutely amazing. And right after we talked last month, I had a new guide introduce himself, Ramon, who is a very logic based guide, and it's really interesting because Nigel's very balanced. There's like a sense of balance with him, and Sunshine is levity, like fun and
Mhm.
laughter and stuff like that. And Ramon is very logic, scientific kind of expression. Um, and it's been really amazing because I've been finding through the meditations, I've been finding the balance, I've been finding the levity, and I've been finding this logic. So
Yes.
it's like been kind of a mixed bag.
They're bringing you all the aspects. It's just a beautiful, as you say, a mixed bag, a little bit of
Yeah.
everything. And that's to help you expand, to relax
Mhm.
your expectations. Because like you said, Jesus talking to me, why not Jesus talking to you? One day creator
Yeah.
themselves might show up, and that's okay. Everybody can talk to any of those people as long as they're willing, or the spirits, beings, as long as they're willing.
Yeah.
Once in a while, you might call on somebody who's like, nah, don't really want to talk. And okay, we respect that and move on. But most of the time, they're happy to be called on.
I've never actually called on anybody. I've made reference to individuals, but I've never actually called on anybody. I just figured if they wanted to talk to me, they would.
Mhm. That will be your next step. That's why I mentioned it. Because once you've talked to the
Okay.
ones that are hanging around, as your gift continues to expand, you're naturally curious, and there might be some that you'd like to invite in for a conversation. You can invite them, they don't have to accept.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, then that's pretty much it. I mean, everything's
Awesome.
going really well. The YouTube channel is not really taking off. I have about 70 something subscribers, which is nice. It's a nice group and then nice people that are responding to the videos and everything. And I'm just really, really chuffed about it. I think it's absolutely amazing. I was just wondering if that is the next step that I should be taking. Right now, I'm doing a think series of meditations I call Into the Meadow, which is about stepping out of the darkness and into the light. And I think that that's where my guides are like sending me. They're saying, okay, you are ready to do this and
Yeah, just
move
feel your
towards
way
a
through.
more spiritual, as opposed to just discussing current events or whatever. We're moving into really spiritual concepts and stuff. So it's
And
been
that's
really fun.
important because you are stepping out as a spiritual leader. You're being willing to do that, and we need more right now. So it's all
I
in
know.
divine alignment. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for inspiring the idea to spring forward. Oh, and I love your background, by the way. It's very pretty with the
Oh, thank
purple and the
you. Yeah,
greens and
time for
stuff.
crocuses in
Lovely.
spring, right?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
See you next month.
See you next month. Bye.
Bye. Okay, Barbara, come on up.
I'm here. I hope you're hearing me.
I hear you.
Yes, you're hearing
Yes.
me. Don't
Yes.
tell me I did this right without my friend. I can't believe it. Yay! Listen, I uh, I know that there's this spiritual war going on, and I am right in the middle of it. Not only have I been experiencing the ascension from the fifth dimension, my fibromyalgia, and now I have mold in my condo, and it's also in my system.
Oh,
I can't leave, and it is creating havoc. I cannot meditate. I'm finding also that all of a sudden my neighbors aren't talking to me like they're mad at me. My own son had a big fight with me and won't invite me up to the Pocono so I can get out of this condo. And I did read from that Medium Daily that you're on also. There's a woman there that talked about the 10 disturbing signs under this war and under the ascension. And boy, I got them all. And it's scary. And I just feel like to ask the angels, should I plan my funeral? I mean, I've got mold in my system and the cognitive problems are off the chart. I'm driving and I don't know where the heck I am, and I've lived here all my life. Now, ask me if I'm having fun yet.
yeah, I'm
What
sorry you're
I
going through
mean,
that. So what would you like to ask?
I need to know if this is the end of me. Am I supposed to plan for my funeral now because of this mold? I also I have been watching every single video I can, including yours, to keep my vibration up and to not get plugged into this government. I keep seeing things the way I want it to try to keep myself up. This is quite a challenge. I do have my artwork and I'm finished all these beautiful rocks and ladybugs for you. So the spring is coming. I want to get that to you. Uh, I just want to know what the angels have to say about this situation. I mean, am I going to survive this?
Let me ask for you. So for Barbara, angels, what do you have to share with her about this disturbing situation? Do you have people working on getting the mold out of there?
May I say that again?
Do you have people removing the mold?
Yes, we're waiting to see if my health insurance will pay for it. My son, whose name is on this condo, $9,000 to get rid of it. And then afterwards, I have to wipe down every single blessed thing, which is impossible. I mean, my kids always say I got too much stuff, but yeah, I'm an artist. There's that. I have to wipe down every single leaf. I have water fountains. My whole place is African. And then I got my art room that looks like Michael's and Hobby Lobby all together. I'm going to wipe down every blessed thing when I feel like a truck hit me. No, not just one truck, two trucks hit me.
So let me ask the question that you actually asked then. So angels, is Barbara supposed to get the message from this that it's time to prepare for the end? Is that what you're trying to let her know?
Yeah, really.
No, no, that's not it. It's a challenge, but you are up for it one step at a time. Don't let yourself get overwhelmed. Do what you can to get out of there if you can, even if you can go outdoors, go for a walk out.
Well, I tried to, but I push myself. Look, I consider myself to be strong. I am a 54 breast cancer survivor, and I didn't get that way by being negative and getting stuck in all this. I mean, I've been through an awful lot. Apparently, God has something for me to be doing to keep me alive. You don't know how many times my angels have saved me. So,
And that's not for nothing. So the answer is no, it's not time to give up. You keep moving on and fighting because you have an important part in this journey that we're all on to Earthopia. So don't give up. Do everything that you can. Get outdoors as much as you can for the fresh air to help
I do.
counterbalance.
My cat's not happy when I leave, but I do. But I notice, like, driving, it's crazy, but I don't know where I am, and I absolutely know this Jersey like the back of my hand.
Yeah.
It is.
You may have to stop driving for a while or have someone drive with you. Do what you have to.
I have nobody here, not a soul. I have my cat. I have a few friends here and there, but everybody seems to be going through something.
Well, have you contacted the area agency on aging? Sometimes they can help with transportation.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I am pretty upset over my older son, and I don't know what's bothering him, but he's taking it out on me, and he's the only one that would come and help me. And he's not even calling to see if I'm okay. And that has broken my heart pretty badly. So anyway, thank you for all of your videos because they do help. I want you to know that they do help people. And I watch whatever I can and watch what I'm thinking. And when I fall backwards, I know what I need to do, but this has been the biggest challenge of all, where I even when I go to sleep, I can't meditate, but I look up on the wall and I see these black shadows going across, and I keep saying, you get out of here, you don't belong here, I don't know what's going on.
Well, call an angel or two to stand over you while you sleep. That way you can relax and not worry about the shadows. They'll take care of it. But you are climbing a mountain right now. That's what's going on. One step at a time. Don't overdo it.
What about this fifth dimension? With all that's going on, has that been put on the back burner? I mean,
Well,
people.
the newest message from Metatron is to keep your expectations within check. Don't get crazy because it's probably not going to all of a sudden, bam, be there in 2 weeks, like some people are saying. Everything like this takes time to come in. It is gradually coming in. That's why we're feeling the shifts. But it's not going to be bam, our world changes overnight. It's going to gradually seep in bit by bit. Meanwhile, we still need more light workers to help take us over the top.
Well, I know that I was closer to it. My third eye was opening up, and now all of a sudden it's not. Um, I
Yeah,
was closer to it. In fact,
don't fret about that. When you fret about it, you get out of flow. Just get into the flow, go with whatever's there, allow divine to step in and guide you. Don't worry, because that doesn't help.
well, I do and appreciate the spiritual help that I get. And if people don't think it doesn't exist, they're wrong.
Yeah.
They're right there for you. And I don't have words to show how much I appreciate the help.
We all have it. We just have to reach out and take it. So you
Mm-hmm.
go with much love. We will be sending angels to stand with you and to help blow away that mold so that you can breathe, okay?
Oh God, I can't believe it. And it's funny, it's the angels that told me. I was just starting to get very suspicious at the way I was feeling. And then when I started seeing these black specks all over the floor, and I clean it up, and 10 minutes later they're there again. I went, wait a minute, something's wrong with this picture. The bus is upside down. And I realized, and I spoke to my son, and my younger son is the one who owns this condo. And I said, something is wrong. We got to bring some people in. And sure enough, it was mold.
All right. Well, we're sending you lots of love and light. Keep us posted, okay?
Yeah, well, I will. Well, I want to get in touch with you to give you art in your garden.
Thank
That way you can hold seminars there and you have all this garden, all this beautiful color. So
you.
somehow I'd get it to you. If I have to drive up, I will be glad to drive up. You just let me know. You have my email. Just let me know. It's
Yes.
starting to get warm, so I don't have to worry about the cold weather. But I think you'll like it.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
You deserve it. This is
Thank you.
not just for me, this is from everybody that you are helping. This is the universe using me to give you a gift.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, I appreciate it.
Okay. Bye.
Bye bye.
Alyssa, come on up.
Unmute. Okay. Hi.
Hi.
I love your background. And
Thank
then
you.
with the purple, and then it sort of matches with your shirt. It's very stunning. Okay.
What she said.
She may not be muted.
Yeah, I took care of it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. So in this political environment, I know we're supposed to focus on ourselves. And yeah, so I've been distracting myself with trying out for a national team um, for my age group. Um, the thing is, my time trials have dropped um, about 10, really a lot. And I have to time trial at the end of this month. I'm wondering if the spirit guides have any um, insight into, and it's hard to train because of the weather at this point. But anyway, just is there any insight to help me get my time trial up higher or faster, not higher, faster, which is really less time?
So, Angels, do you have any guidance for Alyssa on how she can improve her abilities so that her time will improve? seeing a wall of red. Does that mean something to you? A wall of red?
No, no, it's on the water. It's paddling.
Yeah, often the wall of red is about being grounded.
Okay.
So what else do you want to share with her? Because that's not really applicable. What can she do to improve? Relax into it, more flow. Because what happens is when you are efforting so hard, you actually are almost fighting against yourself, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So when you're doing it and you're in the competition, in your head, in your heart, be thinking flow. Flow will allow you to increase your speed.
Okay.
Even though it might feel like you're going slower, you're more efficient, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
So always be focused on being in the flow when you're in that competition. That will
Okay.
dramatically help.
Okay. And so do I have a chance of making the team? Or is it, is it just, and it's fine. It's the process
Yeah,
of doing this whole thing at my age.
yeah. So, angels, is it highly likely that Alyssa will be chosen to be on the team? They're saying no. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So it's the process. Yeah.
Enjoying it. Yeah, go with
Yes.
that gusto and exuberance. Enjoy the heck out of it. And here's the other piece that just popped in. You are inspiring other people
Yeah.
to
Okay.
step out and
Yeah.
try. That's where it's going to pay off. It doesn't matter that you don't get chosen to be on the team.
Right.
Stepping out, being there, being a leader and an example, you have no idea how many people you're inspiring.
Yes. Yeah. We have 100 on our local teams. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. I
You are
appreciate that.
welcome. It's great to see you.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Lisa, come on up.
Hi.
Hi.
So last month was my first time, and you gave me a message that was very helpful. I referred to it all month long. It's basically about starting over and fine tuning what I was doing. So today I didn't know what to ask you, and I pull oracle cards, and so I just said, okay, what am I supposed to ask her? And what I got is my strength is ask and receive, which made sense. Like I'm asking you a question, I'm going to get a message. What's in my heart is do the work, which I've been getting that card a lot. And it has to do with my real estate business and what we talked about last month of like doing the work. And then my weakness is listening deeply. So, anyway, out of that, I just want to see what you've come up with.
Okay. So, what would you like to share with Lisa today? It can be connected to the cards or not, whatever she needs to hear today. That would be wonderful. Did we get something with you in a boat last time?
No, it was white snow, blank
Okay,
slate.
because I'm getting you in a boat, and it's like a rowboat, but it's one of those ones that has that big curved bow on the front of it, larger than you would think would be on a rowboat. So what is that about? Yeah, it's you in the flow. It's also about trust, because there you are, you don't have any paddles. The angels are guiding you. And of course, a normal human would freak out if they're in the middle of a big water in a boat with no paddles. But they're saying, no, baby, we got you. We are guiding you to where you need to go to get what you need. So it's about you relaxing and trusting that that is true, looking for the breadcrumbs, of course, and when you see them, take action.
Okay. Okay.
Big dollop of trust.
Okay. All right.
Do you have trouble letting go?
Um, well, yeah. Yeah. It comes and it goes, like there's a lot of trust that I have and that I've made it through by trusting. But yeah, I worry.
Yeah. That's why they specifically showed me no oars. Because if you don't have them, you have to trust.
Okay. Okay.
And they will take you further than you would have been able to go on your own.
Okay. One follow-up question that I came up with is I gave up drinking for Lent, and yesterday was a really hard day, and I almost like wanted to have a drink. I'm not an alcoholic, but you know, I use alcohol. Um, and I made it through and I didn't. So anyway, I just want to know some sort of message about me not drinking for Lent, anything.
Okay. So, is it a wise choice for Lisa not to drink for Lent? Yes, absolutely. So they're encouraging you to continue.
Okay.
And it's more for you to prove to yourself that you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a test of your commitment, your faith, and also it's about you trusting yourself.
Yeah. 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 And that's what I was concerned about if I had chosen to take a drink is um then I would have let myself down because nobody else cares, nobody else knows.
Yeah, because it's for you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, Elena, come on up. Gotcha.
Good
What's up
morning.
today?
Well, at least I can hear you somewhat.
That's good news.
Yeah, I'm not having to sit right up there, so it's getting a little better, but still not like I normally, normally I have such powerful hearing. I can hear what's going on in several rooms down the road. But since this is the last time I'll actually have one of these before my lease is up and I'm on the road again, I kind of, it's like I was being giving a roadmap to follow once I leave here, and all of a sudden it stopped. So like I've been given 3 places to go to on my way back to New Mexico to get my stuff, or at least get to see it again for a while. And then they had suggested going to the White Mountains, which I'm all okay with. That is fine. It'll be cooler to go camping, especially with Bearheart, because I have to be careful of the heat. But then it just stopped. It's like I get pieces here and there of, well, maybe I'll go visit here, maybe I'll go visit there, just kind of, but nothing definitive. And yet at the same time, I don't think the White Mountains are the final stop. Does that make sense? So Source has already told me that, which I was starting to suspect, that the ear issue is an environmental thing because of all the water damage that has happened in here, and that it would clear up as soon as I'm out of here, which is great. And then last night I was reminded about, how we got rid of the fungus with the valley fever.
Yeah.
They're like, try it, mix the tea tree oil with the olive oil instead of just using the olive oil and putting the tea tree oil in the ears. Because again, if it's mold and it's a fungus, it will clear up the ears so that I can start working with them again, which is great. But I'm still not sure where I'm going, what I'm supposed to be doing. It's like, and yes, I love to, that's why every time Adventurer comes on, I'm like, I love that, because I have so much an adventurer. I love to go here, there, and everywhere, and usually don't care where I end up. But yet at the same time, I keep feeling that it's time to settle down somewhere and really get back to doing my stuff and working, where I can start bringing in an income other than Social Security, since that's kind of iffy right now. So I guess the main question is, what do they have to tell me about where I'm headed so that I can fulfill the mission that I came down here to really do?
So let's first ask if it's changed. So for Elena, has the plan changed about where she is to go when she leaves her present location? They're saying no. So the plan they gave you originally is still in effect. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And they're saying you're getting this feeling because the fear is coming up of, okay, what if it doesn't work out and all those things? But it's that trust issue. This is where we gave you the plan already. Why are you second guessing it? Just go do it and enjoy it. As you go and you do it, you relax into it and you enjoy, then you might get inspired to do something else. But for right now, follow the original plan. Because remember the last time you did this, when you deviated, didn't follow the sign that was put in front of you, and you ended up across the country. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
What was that sign that you saw that you had to go all the way back to find?
Frisco.
Yeah. So it's like that moment again. Let go of that. They've got you. They've outlined it. Just go implement now.
Okay, so source is correct that I will get 100%. My hearing will come back once I leave this place.
So will the hearing come back 100% once she's out of the environment? Yes. Immediately? Not immediately. It'll take a little while. What, like weeks? Okay. More than a month? No. 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay.
Your body needs to process. Yeah. Getting out in the outdoors is going to help a lot. Getting moving,
Yeah.
get that blood pumping, and that'll help you heal faster.
Oh, trust me, I can hear the blood pumping in my head every single night when I try to sleep. That's all I hear. Thump, 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 because it's all so blocked
Yeah.
that's all I hear. But listening to people today, I'm like, oh my God, I can actually hear them without having my ears right to the computer, which is great.
Yeah. So the healing's already begun. That's the great news.
Yeah. Okay, we'll stick to the plan, and who knows where I'll be when you come around again next month.
Well, we're all excited to hear about your adventure.
And it will be put on YouTube. I'm going to make a special playlist on my channel for, instead of doing it on Facebook this time, I'm going to put all my adventures on YouTube so that I don't lose them like I did the last time.
Yeah, I think it's better on YouTube anyway. You want to put your YouTube channel in the chat there in case anybody wants to go check out the adventures.
Yeah, I'll have to look and see what it is. I don't ever remember.
Yeah, just go copy it and pop it
Yeah.
in there.
Okay.
Awesome. See you
Cool.
soon.
Thanks.
Okay. Adventurer, come on up.
Okay, we was talking about going on journeys and stuff. We do a group journey, and here's a fascinating thing. There's a girl in Pennsylvania, and her and I ended up in the same journey with the same story at the
Wow,
same time, twice.
that is cool.
But okay, what I've been telling them when we do this is to strive to control where you're going and to keep going. Is that right or wrong?
Okay. So for these journeys that adventurer is going on, is it right to just keep going? Is that the right answer? Yeah. Yeah, because what would be the alternative?
Mhm.
You don't want to stop. You want to flow through it.
Yeah. The other thing is, we were talking earlier, and I was telling you that people's souls are coming to me while they're on this side now. So am I being directed to maybe go in a direction where I communicate with for people that had strokes or dementia for their family?
So, poor adventurer, is this a new opportunity? Is he being called to channel for people who are unable to speak for themselves, who are still embodied? Yeah, you read that right. That's a sacred gift and calling. So, as much as it brings you joy and you want to do it, yeah, all clear. The caution they want to leave with you, though, is self-care first, because it's the kind of thing that can pull at your heart. You can overgive and deplete yourself. Then you can't help anybody. So take care of you first.
Okay, I've got that because there's been some other people that's read other people and they were emotional giving the readings, and but you feel the love from the other side. It's so intense. So, okay, thanks
You
for
might
your
want
answer.
to
Go
you
ahead.
might want to put a protective shield around yourself before you do it, because you don't want whatever they've got going on to come into your vessel. Protect yourself.
Okay. Thank you for your inspiration. Thank you for your clarity and bless everybody present.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Bye. Kitty, come on up. Hi. Oh, you're muted.
How about now?
Perfect.
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay. Always such a pleasure to be here, and thanks so much for having me. Um, so I was wondering, um, every morning in my meditations and as I do my yard chores, which are extensive, I'm kind of on this constant prayer with my guides, my angels, ascended masters, higher self, soul group, source, mother. And I'm talking to them and always thanking them for their guidance and inviting them to guide me more throughout the day and to share with me, to, I don't know, I guess I'm just looking for guidance and direction. But several times I've asked my guides, what are you called? What is your name? And the first time I asked that, I got Horatio. And I was like, what? That's kind of an odd name. Maybe that's just me making stuff up. And then I asked again, and I got the name Horace. I'm like, okay, why? That is such an odd name. And that's not a name I've known or would ever pick. Is that correct?
Mhm. Okay, let's ask that question. They do pick odd names sometimes, so it's not just you.
Okay.
Poor Kitty. Does she have a guide named Horace? And is it the same one who also said Horatio? Yeah, yeah. So you had such a reaction to Horatio that you dialed it back and went to Horace.
I
Which,
did. I was like,
you know,
Horatio? What?
Horus, that could be Horus, like in the Egyptian Horus.
I,
Probably
I
how he
looked,
thought of that.
yeah, it could be. And I looked online for Horace, and he was a prolific writer and poet and advisor to the political system. And I thought, is that the same? I don't know. But I doubt myself so much throughout the day, as I'm sure a lot of us do. And I'm like, I'm making that up. And so I dismiss it. And
No. And
okay.
the thing is, even if you did make it up and you wanted to call them Horace, they don't care. Names don't matter to them. It's us who have a thing about names because they work as a collective.
Right. Okay. And one other kind of small question. Here lately, I've had a really funky smell. It almost smells like a Tiparillo cigar. And it comes on strong, and I cannot get rid of it. And I have to put Vicks under my nose until it passes. And it comes all times of night, all times of day, and then it'll disappear for months. but then it comes back and it's making me a little nutty. And I was wondering if that's anything.
Yeah, so let's ask about that. For Kitty, this
Mm.
Tiparillo smell that she's getting, is that a spirit? Okay, and is it somebody she knows that crossed over? Okay, is it male? Male. And have they recently crossed over? It's been a while. Okay, more than a year? More than 5 years? I'm getting grandpa energy. Did you have a grandpa who smoked?
I don't know. I don't know if he smoked. I'm sure he probably did. Everyone in my family smoked. So, right at the beginning of your answer, I was like, no, no male except for my grandfather, and then you landed on that, and I was like, oh, sounds right, feels right.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
saw grandpa energy and saw, that kind of a stereotypical look of a grandpa. So, what is this about, Grandpa? Are you wanting to give her a message? What he wants you to know is he's been around a long time, but you weren't aware of it. You have just now moved into a higher level of awareness so that you're noticing.
Okay.
So you can engage with him, and he doesn't have to bring the smell if you don't want the smell.
No.
Now that you know he's there, you can ask
Right.
him, "Hey, Grandpa, please come visit, but leave the smell behind."
Right. Because it's really overpowering. It's uncomfortable. Just. But and one more quick question. Um, has my mother been close by here lately? And
So,
if so, does she have anything to say?
Kitty's mom, have you been around her? She's saying no, which is really unusual. Is there anything that you want to share with Kitty? Well, she loves you. She's very proud of you, but you're doing fine, so she doesn't feel the need to hover. If you
Okay.
want her, though, you call her. She'll be right there.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Deborah. And
You are
also,
welcome.
I've been really enjoying you on Medium. Oh, it's lovely. And I look forward to it every day. And thank you for doing that.
Oh, thank you for reading. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Danielle, come on up.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay. I have a really quick question. Okay, I have been waiting on this check that's supposed to come through, and for some reason, something's going on with it. And I was wondering if you can kind of help me get to the bottom of it. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a refund check, and I just kind of want to know where it's at. If you can kind of give me an idea.
Okay. So for Danielle, this refund check, is it on the way? Not yet. When might she expect to receive it? Would it be in the month of March? No. April? She can expect it in April, the first week of April, second week. It's feeling like right now it should be the second week, but it could slip.
Okay, so I want to ask, is it even in the process of being delivered to me? Has it even been reissued to me? Because it's a reissued check.
Okay. So has it been reissued yet? No.
Okay, so is it in my highest and best interest to recontact and maybe have them resubmit the claim?
Would it be wise to resubmit the claim? Yes. It's just stuck.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, you taking action will help.
I'm getting the runaround, which is really frustrating. So that's why I was told it was in the mail, and I was like, I don't think it's in the mail. Okay.
Yeah, so what the angels just said, don't get into that energy of strain and stress.
Yes.
Send it positive, flowing energy so
Yeah.
you get unstuck and come to you.
I think what I'm getting stuck in is the frustration.
Yeah.
That's what I found myself getting very frustrated, and how to let that go and then be like, what can I do next? What can I do next? But this helps me to know where it is.
Yeah,
'Cause I
so
didn't
turn
think
it
it was
over to the angels to fix for you. That way you let go of the frustration. You get out of the way.
So however, I need to though take action and resubmit that claim.
Yeah, you do the action, resubmit.
Yes.
Also ask the angels, can you please facilitate getting this check to me?
Yeah.
You can step back energetically not blocking it with the frustration energy.
Anymore. Yeah. I think once I get that resubmitted. Okay. And then I wanted to ask you too about just the whole like Lululemon thing because I haven't heard anything yet.
All
And it's
right.
been 3 weeks.
Yeah. So for Danielle, Lululemon, is that an optimal opportunity for her? And is it highly likely she will be hearing from them? It's kind of up in the air right now.
Yeah, that's what I was getting.
Yeah. So can she expect to hear from them by the end of the month? Oh, I get a yes on that.
Okay. So is the job still available?
Is the job still open? It's kind of like a yes and no. It's like maybe they're like they've got their foot in one box and in the other box. So they're
So
not.
have they filled the position yet?
Have they filled the position? Not definitely, no. There's
Okay.
somebody they're looking at,
Yeah. Okay. That's
but
fine.
it's not definite.
Yeah. And is it, are we still in no on anthropology?
What about anthropology? Would that be something to pursue now? No.
No, still a no. Okay.
Yeah, that one just
All
falls
right.
flat.
Do you mean to ask about your dad? No. I could ask about your dad for you. Okay. Okay. All right. That's good. That's all I wanted to know.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you. Okay. Bye.
Okay. Where did you go? Ashita, come on up.
Hi Deborah, how are you?
Hi, terrific. How are you?
I'm good. So Deborah, I just wanted to let you know that finally I've moved out of my husband's place. But
Ah,
yeah, I've dared to move out, but my kids are still with him. And so I was thinking of talking with the lawyers now and consulting how can I get the custody of my kids. So, but I have two kids and both of them are twins, but one of them is very like being emotionally manipulated by my husband right now. And so I want to know like what is the next step that I should take by my guides, and is it that will I get the divorce in this during this year as only, and will I get the custody of my kids, something, or some guidance around that?
okay. So for Ashita, would it be wise to get the lawyers working on custody? Yes. And is it highly likely that she will get custody? It's going to be a struggle. He's not going to let go easily. And what about getting a divorce? Is it likely that she will get the divorce in this calendar year? Yes. So I don't know how long it's going to take, but definitely within the year. What about by September? Would she get the divorce by September? Sooner than September? September is what's the word I'm looking for? It's a likely, not definite, but it's the energy's moving towards September. That's what I want to say for the
Okay,
divorce.
okay, ah, okay. And custody will be a struggle, right?
He's not going to give up without fighting, but that doesn't mean that you don't fight and get the angels to help you. I'll bet you he's not using angels. So you've got the upper
Oh,
hand there. And don't
okay,
fret about the child being manipulated. He's going to do that whether they're with you or not. That you don't have any control over. So put your energy into the positive, moving forward, getting yourself set up for your new life, your independence. Congratulations. That is huge.
thank you. Thank you so much. Um, any other guidance regarding to my career, like finances? Um, yeah.
Okay, anything else you want to share with the Shita or especially financial would be helpful? Yeah, you're on the right track. Keep going. What about her Reiki work? They're saying practice it far and wide, wherever you get the opportunity to do it, even if you're not getting paid, because you're connecting with people, you're demonstrating that you have this skill. You're getting the
Right.
word out. So don't be afraid to even do, freebies or barters or any of that kind of stuff.
Okay. All right. And also, I'm so grateful to you for the last time because you guided me to just focus towards Reiki, and I did that. And yeah, some clients came in. So I'm
Awesome.
super grateful.
That is wonderful. Keep going.
Yeah, thank you so much. And coincidentally, there was like one kid, one mother who came to me for a kid, for her daughter, and so then I linked it with with your guidance, what you said to me, that you had a flash of light where you saw some kids around. So yeah,
Yeah.
thank you so
More,
much.
more kids. That would be great.
Yeah, thank you
Awesome.
so much.
I'm so happy for you. Keep going.
Thank you, Deborah.
Okay, you're
Thank you.
welcome. Bye.
Bye bye.
Amanda, are you there? Yes, you are. Come on up.
Hi. I was wondering first if there is anything that I could do to support my Achilles, which is kind of giving me some trouble.
Oh, okay. So what can you tell Amanda about her Achilles problem? Gentle. Send it love. Stroke it. Talk to your body. That would be helpful. It would respond to that. And what else? Because she needs relief now. Okay. There's this remedy called Rue de Grave that is for tendons and ligaments. That would support you while you're healing. But it's
Okay.
also, I don't know, are you easing off of it? You're
I'm
limiting
trying to.
yeah, as much as you can.
Yeah. Could you spell that for me?
I'll write it in chat for you.
Thank you. Um, I had a feeling that I needed something homeopathic that you would recommend. I just had a gut
So
feeling.
you can get that if you know a place to get homeopathics, or you might have to go to Zahn.
Okay.
They
Okay.
do have.
Okay. And then I was wondering if there is anything else I need to do to support possible job transition.
So anything that Amanda needs to support her job transition. Relax into it. Have that confidence. You're on the right track. Don't doubt yourself. Keep moving forward slowly and deliberately. Don't rush. But you've got this. It's like you're going down the yellow brick road. You're headed towards that beautiful Emerald Palace.
Okay. I just want to make sure there's nothing else concrete I needed to be doing or practical that I needed to be doing.
Not right now. I mean, things can pop out later, but at the moment, you're good. Just slowly and deliberately.
Okay. And then I'm going to be finalizing a visa process soon. I'm just wondering if there's anything I need to know about that.
Okay. Anything that Amanda needs to know about the visa? Is it highly likely it will go through smoothly? Yeah. They're saying you've greased the wheels, so just let it go.
Okay. And then if there's anything else they want to tell me before I leave.
Anything else you want to share with Amanda? I'm hearing Don Williams singing to you, Amanda, and to me, that is like your angel singing you a lullaby because it's so beautiful.
Okay. All
Touch
right.
your
Thank you so
soul.
much.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Okay. Elle, come on up. Are you there? I see a picture. Maybe she had to step away. Mike, come on up.
Okay, I'm here.
You,
Hello.
the camera's not on, so it won't let me bring you up.
Ah,
There you are.
it's on the.
Gotcha.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning. What's your question?
What's up?
What's up? Okay. What's up for Mike? Judy's singing to you. Gray skies are gonna clear up. Put on a happy face. Are you not being happy?
Oh, I'm happy.
Okay.
I'm actually been
Oh, that's-
pondering on the pranic healing bit,
Okay.
and it reminded me that's how Angel Raphael Speaks started with a chat. Someone told me go talk to Angel Raphael wants to talk to you. I said okay, I'll connect. So I did.
Yeah, just that smooth and easy. So you did connect?
I did connect, but it's wobbly. It just I just made the connection. This is like before.
Yeah.
And so it's sort of like
You have to relax into it and get to know one
yeah,
another.
that's let it flow.
Yeah. That's beautiful. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. I still don't see how it's going to work, but I don't need to.
You don't need to. That's right.
Perfect. That's what it is.
Yeah. You just got to flow with it and enjoy it. Because you're meeting a new friend. You're getting to know her, and who knows where it will go.
It will go where it's supposed to go.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Anything else?
Huh?
Anything else?
No, I'm settled down on a lot of things, I think.
Okay. So, by the way, Mike, I want to introduce you to Danielle if she's still on the line, because Danielle just moved to Philadelphia.
I don't see her.
Oh, it's Epiphany. Sorry. It says Epiphany. She might have left.
Oh,
She was on a little bit ago. All right. Well, anyway, hopefully you guys will cross, because I told her about Circle, that it would be a really great group for her to get involved with.
Terrific.
Yeah.
Okay. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, what is that? That me? No, I don't know what that is. Maybe that was Mike. Okay. Rebecca, come on up.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I want to first say thank you to my guides and whomever for the amazing, wonderful life that I have. I'm so appreciative. And it's not always been easy, but I'm happy, and my life is bountiful. So I'm very thankful for that.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
And so I have 3 questions today. The first is, where's my relationship with Steve supposed to go?
So for Rebecca and Steve, what about that relationship? Can you enlighten her? Is it intended to be a long-term permanent? No, not an ideal partner for long-term. So it's good for the short term? Yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy it as long as it lasts. But just know that you're saying there's somebody else out there waiting. Is that why? Well, there will be, but not yet. He's just not an ideal long-term. That's what they want you to know.
No, I know that. It's just accepting it. That's the hard part.
Yeah.
Second question is, what is mine to do in my relationship with my daughter?
So for Rebecca, what is it that she needs to do in her relationship with her daughter? Give her space, love, and patience. Anything else? Yeah, just be her rock. Let her know that you're there, but giving her space. She needs space right now.
That's what I've been doing. All right, and then as I grow in my ability to be in touch with and to hear my guides, is there one in particular I should call upon, or a name?
Okay. So for Rebecca, is there anybody on the team that wants to identify themselves? So I'm hearing Georgie Girl. You remember that song?
Yeah, hey there, Georgie girl.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's all.
Okay, awesome. So have fun with Georgie Girl.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Bye.
wait. There is one more. My given name is Rebecca, and it has never set well with me. It's not my name. Do they know my name?
So for Rebecca, is there another name that she ought to know? I'm hearing Elaine.
Elaine? Okay. Thank you.
Do you think that your mother just gave you the wrong name?
My older sister gave me that name, and she and I never got along very well. And so I knew it wasn't my name. And then shortly before she died, she told me that she had given me my name. And I was like, well, that makes sense because we never jived. And so the name just had never jived with me. So, but Elaine doesn't either. So we'll see.
I think the message is, numerologically, we come through with the name we're supposed to have, even if something seems like it was wrong. Have you ever done the numerology on your name?
I have not.
You should, because it might make you appreciate it.
Okay. All right.
You might find hidden depths, but it doesn't mean you can't use a nickname.
Oh, well, yeah, I have those. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
Laura, come on up.
Hello.
Hello.
I guess my first question is, will the house close? Will the sale of the house close at the end of this month?
So for Laura, is it highly likely the house will close by the end of March? Yes.
Okay. All right. So the house inspection won't put a wrinkle in it?
Is there an issue with the house inspection? It could be an issue, but you can work it out. So don't let that be a stumbling block and ask the angels to facilitate it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because he's a pretty decent guy. So it's like, yeah, you'll be able to come up with a solution to it. Okay, that helps. Number one. Number two, will Katya be going to school in Scotland in the fall? Is that a go?
What was the name?
Katya.
Sorry, I'm not hearing it.
Katya.
Kasia, thank you. The volume's just a little low.
Yeah, Katya.
Katya, okay. So, is it highly likely that Laura's daughter Katya will be going to school in England, you said?
Scotland.
In Scotland in the fall. I get a yes.
Good, because we just paid the deposit. So.
Oh, okay.
So, okay, cool. Okay, so that. Thirdly, will I be able to get passports for myself and my family like this year?
Is it highly likely that Laura and her family will be able to get passports this year? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, despite all the stuff that's going on.
Okay, because the way they're shutting down so many government agencies, it's like, well,
yeah, so
will they be able to do their jobs? Okay, cool. Will we be moving to Europe in the fall?
Is it highly likely that Laura's family will move to Europe in the fall? No, that's probably not going to happen. So later on, after the fall, like the winter? 2026. More like 2026, spring. Yeah, I'm getting spring 2026.
Okay, I'll take it. I will take it. Okay. Well then that leaves the next question being, then do we stay on the farm until that move, or do we get off the farm this year?
So would it be an optimal choice to stay on the farm until they move? No.
All right. Okay. Because my hope was to get myself to well, then is Minnesota the ideal choice as the next step?
So would Minnesota be an optimal interim move? Yeah.
Okay. So that's where everything wants to go. It's like, let's get our asses over to Minnesota. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, go with
all right.
flow.
Well, okay, great. Thank you. So that helps a lot. Actually, I remember it was last year. They're like, Europe's in 2026. So I'm glad to get a confirmation that's still on board. Excellent. Then the last thing I guess is is this summit going to happen in June?
So is it highly likely that the summit will happen in June? No. Timing's wrong.
The timing's wrong. That's what I was feeling. Would October be the better choice?
How about October for the summit? Yeah, that feels better, feels warmer. It's like that hot chocolate in your belly on the cold winter night, or the
Okay, so
cold fall.
that's I figured, yeah, I got the sense it's like this shouldn't be this hard, and I wasn't sure if the roadblock was because it was just the wrong time. Is the title still accurate, or does it need to be completely overhauled?
So the title of the summit, is it an optimal choice? No, you need something different.
All right, that's okay.
Got some work to do.
Got some work to do. All right. Okay. So my guess is, will I be moving before I launch the summit?
So the move to Minnesota, will that be before the summit? After.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Have a good one. Bye.
Marianne, come on up. How are you? Just have to unmute. I sent you a request, so you should see a button there.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Hi there. I'm
Hi.
doing great. And I'd like to ask, I have a decision that I'm in the midst of making. And I would really like some input on it, because I feel like I should make one decision, but I don't want to. So I guess I need confirmation that, yeah, I do need to go ahead with it.
Okay, so this decision that Marianne is struggling with, is it a yes? Should she go ahead? No.
Oh, why is that?
Can you clarify why? It's not an optimal choice for her? Not an optimal choice. Is it have anything to do with timing? No, it's just not the right choice. There's another choice.
Okay. Any hints about what the other choice is?
Can you give her any hints? So I'm seeing a picture of you. You've got this scarf and you're running through this field of wildflowers with this scarf kind of trailing, one of those really idyllic pictures. So I don't know what that means. Can you explain that? Yeah, it's you breaking free of your old paradigms for something new.
Okay, that actually makes sense. Okay. Great. Is there anything else that I need to know?
Anything else Marianne needs to know? Go, baby, go. Smiling at you. They can't wait to take that journey with you into the new paradigm.
Great. Okay.
I'm
ready. Let's go. Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
Elle, if you're there, turn your camera on so I can bring you up. Because it won't let me bring you until you turn your camera on. There you are. Hi. You just have to unmute. Yeah, don't hear you.
Okay.
There
How
you
about
are.
now?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't really know what to ask, so I just wanted maybe general guidance.
That's
spirit.
always good. So, what would
Thank
you
you.
like to share with Elle today? Something about ponies. What about ponies? I'm seeing like a string of miniature horses. They're not ponies, they're miniature horses. Do you do anything with horses?
No, never.
Okay, so you got to explain it. What's with the ponies?
I'd love to know.
It's about your little girl dreams that weren't fulfilled. Oh. What are you saying? She needs to do that now? There's something that you've kept deep within inside of you, a dream that you thought you couldn't have. And you need to bring it out, explore it. It's time. Your soul is asking for this now. And the ponies are just the energy, to remind you. Does that
Not
make
really.
sense?
Not. I would have to further explore it. I think the only time I've ever really like identified with ponies is one picture I have with my biological father. Does that have anything to do with it?
Is it
Can you-
connected to her father? Yes.
Wow.
So now does it make sense?
I mean,
Are you saying she needs to reconnect with her father? Is that what it is? Yeah.
wow. Okay. So he's alive?
Is he alive? I'm getting a no. So you knew he was gone?
No, just it's been years since anyone's heard or seen him. So
Yeah, I could be wrong. So take it with a grain of salt. But let's just ask. So Elle's biological father, are you available? What is his name?
Elkin, Elkin, as in Nancy. Elkin. Elkin.
Okay, Elkin, are you available with a message for Elle? He says yes. Okay, so what would you like to share with her? He's sorry. He does hang around you. I don't know if you're aware of it or not. He's trying to make up now what he didn't give you when he was here. He regrets that a lot. And if you want to have dialogue with him, you can, but you don't have to. So if that would benefit you, if it would help you to resolve some issues, then you just tell him whatever you want to tell him. He will be listening.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
Janani, come on up.
Hi, Deborah.
Hi.
First of all, I just want to thank you for all the videos that you've been putting. It's really like it means a lot to me. Like I feel it's very profound. Like it just touches my heart. I just want to say thank you for that. And yeah, so my husband, like he wants me to start a spice business, like importing spice and selling it here. So I just want to know if it will be, a ludicrous business in the long term.
Hey, so for Janani, would starting a spice business be an optimal choice? Yeah, as long as you enjoy it.
Okay.
It sounds like
Uh,
fun.
yeah. No, I was just thinking about the shelf life and if it'll get spoiled, like if we import a lot and stuff like that. Like I tend to overthink maybe.
Yeah,
That's
big
why.
learning curve for you, but there's resources out there. You can figure that out.
Yeah. And yeah, yesterday, around like when I woke up, it was like 5:58 or something. So I had a really very clear vision of a house. It was yellow walled and it was like it was like it was very traumatic for me. Some scenes happened and it was very traumatic for me, and I started crying in my sleep. And thank God my husband was there to comfort me. But I want to know if it's in connection with my past life or something. Like it was like I saw a murder or something, and it was like very traumatic for me. So I just want to know what it is.
Okay. So for Janani, can you give her some clarity on this dream that caused her such distress? What was that about? Was that a house that she's been in the past? In a past life? So that was Did she live in that home in a past life? Okay. And did something traumatic happen there? It's weird. I'm seeing this motorcycle that it's coming down the road too fast and it tips over and it goes sliding and, scraping the skin off of the person who's on the motorcycle in front of that house. So did she know that person on the motorcycle? Was that her? Oh, so she was a male in that lifetime? And was that a death scene? Okay, so it was a death scene, which is why it's so traumatic feeling. Because when you have that past life memory that's connected to a death, it's always deeper. So why does she need to know that now? The energy of that lifetime has a through line to this lifetime. Is that connected to the new business? No. Okay. What is it connected to? We need a little clarity here. Why that memory now? Is it about love? Something to do with love. Oh, wow. Oh, that one hit me. So you as that young man, you had your life in front of you, you were going to get married, you were madly in love, and then that freak accident and you died and you didn't get to have that experience. So is that person, the fiance, is that person present in her life now? Yes. Is it her husband? Yes.
Wow. Okay. Nice. Okay.
That's why it was so deep. So does that help you to know that?
I mean, I do have like a deep connection with my husband, so I've been wondering like how many past lives like we have been together, like for a while now. So
yeah. Okay, this is making more sense. You don't have such a deep connection with your husband because that past life is still lingering, the shadow over you. It was cut short. You didn't get to experience the fullness of it. So in this lifetime, you're kind of holding back.
I guess I do have a fear, somewhat like, it's not going to last or something like that, like deep down, and I think about it now. But the scene I saw yesterday night, it was like more like, some old man uh, who murdered like a child, a male child.
That's something different.
Yeah, that was why I started crying because I don't have a child yet, so it was very traumatic for me, and I love children basically, so it was very traumatic for me in that way. So
So the thing with your husband, that's a bonus.
yeah.
So tell us, what is the thing about the man killing the child? So that's not real. That was, how nightmares are. So
Okay.
is there something she's supposed to get from that? It's the fear. Okay, so somehow that fear is all wound together. They're connected because these things are not random. They don't bring them up like this randomly. So help us to understand, what is the connection here? Okay, so you were upset by the dream, which caused you to come and ask the question, which gave us the opportunity to talk about your past life with your husband.
Wow. Oh, that's like
So, but the
really.
thing is, you've got this deep desire to have the child. You've got the fear holding you back because, what if you're cut off again early? And let's ask this question. Is that fear preventing her from having a child? It's all connected. So releasing the fear from that past life, now that you know the story, it's over and done with. You can't change it. All you can do is learn from it. But that was then. This is now. It doesn't mean anything like that's going to happen now. So releasing all of that and ask your angels to help you. That can clear the way for the potential.
Okay.
Children.
Thank you so much. Yeah. And any other messages from my angels, like relating to my career or spirituality?
Okay, so anything that you want to share with Janani now, career or sexuality?
Oh, spirituality.
Oh, okay. So I thought that was an odd one. Career or spirituality. Oh, wow. Okay, so for Janani, what would you like to share with her in those two regards? Yeah, less worry, more relaxing, going with the flow. And that will help you with everything. Trusting your angels. And, if you need to sit down with them, hold their hands and have a good cry and release all of those pent-up emotions from that past life, because there's a lot there or it wouldn't have come up. Let them do that for you. They will help you to heal and release.
Right. Okay. And can I ask a question for my husband? In relation, like he's trying to find a new job, so he wants to know if he'll get it like in a near time, like recent,
Okay.
in 1 or 2 months.
Yeah, Janani's husband. Is it highly likely he will find a new job by the end of March? No. Okay. So what about April? April's good. By the first part of April? Middle? Middle of April is looking good right now. Could change, but at the moment, that's good.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're
It's
welcome.
really opened up a lot of things. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. See you next month.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you. Bye.
Okay. Who didn't I get yet? I think I got everybody. Speak up if I missed you. Wow. Okay. I don't see anybody there, so I'm going to pop over to the YouTube side to see what's going on there. But if anybody is still hanging on Zoom, or anybody who's on the YouTube side who wants to pop onto Zoom, please do that. So if you're new, I only answer questions on the Zoom side on the third Saturday. I answer questions on the YouTube side on the first Monday. So each of you get a chance. Hey, you guys over on YouTube, good afternoon now. Thanks for being here. Yeah, Amy, bring your message on the first Monday. Happy to do that. Brittany as well. Hey, Albertine, I'm glad you could make it. You should have the Zoom link if you wanted to come on Zoom, Albertine, because it comes in the newsletter. Oh, and by the way, you guys, my apologies for sending you that wacky message on Thursday. I got all discombobulated, and I said tomorrow when it was really Saturday, and it said February. So people did write and let me know, but those of you who didn't, thank you for understanding and getting it right and showing up today. I appreciate that. It was just a momentary glitch in my brain. Miss Debbie in the flow, thank you for wrenching so beautifully over there. Debbie Brady, thank you for wrenching. Marby, share spirit. Awesome, you guys. I appreciate you so much. Debbie, are you going to come on to Zoom? Either of the Debbies or both? We still got time if you want to come on to Zoom. Yeah, please like and subscribe. That is deeply appreciated. And if you guys haven't yet seen the message I posted just a couple of days ago about the what's happening with March, because so many people are talking about, hey, by equinox time, we're going to shift into this great shift we've been waiting for how many years now. And Metatron has a different take on that. So I shared that with you and want you to know that. Getting some feedback there. Let me get rid of that. Okay, that's better. So it's really been interesting, the response to that. Some people are very upset and others are saying, yeah, thanks for, validating, because they felt that too. And, there's this couple that were on, one of the popular shows being interviewed, and they're convinced the Palladians are going to be coming to take them away or something. And maybe that's true for them, but that's not what Metatron is saying true for the rest of us. And even if we did go into the quote big shift in the equinox time period, it's not going to be like, bam, it's all different. We talked about that earlier if you were here. It's going to be gradual, because remember, it was June of 2023 when we shifted into 4D. And a lot of people still don't know that we've done that. It's a very subtle change. Many of us in this community have noticed it. It's becoming more and more apparent as we go. We're feeling, more of the things that are changing for us. One of them being the time acceleration. So that's what that message is about. It's a pretty deep message, and if you haven't listened to it, it's probably a good one to listen to just to get the lowdown from Metatron on what you can expect. So let me pop back over Ms. Debbie in the flow. And Ms. Debbie. So Debbie, you still want to go last, right? In the flow? Okay.
Yep, I can go last.
Yeah, I thought you preferred to go last, so. All right. Debbie, you gotta turn your camera on. There you go. Oh, we got Cassandra too. Oh, we got Paula. All right, we got more people popping in. All right, we'll get them. All right, so Debbie Brady, come on up. Hey there, what is your question?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind,
You're very low.
maybe it helps to have my boom
Yeah.
in front of my face, huh?
Yeah, that's better.
The first thing that comes to mind is as I'm preparing to sell and move, uh, what do my guides have to say about that in the next 6 months?
Next 6 months for Debbie Brady, next 6 months. What does she need to know about the next 6 months as she prepares to move? It's going to be rough. Oh, rough seas, Debbie. Hang on. Because all of that stuff going around and you're right in the heart of it. So that energy is going to make it more challenging than it would have otherwise been. So one step at a time, slow and easy. Get your angels to help you through it. Anything else? Yeah, you can do it. It's all in alignment for you, but they're just going to make it a lot harder than it needed to be.
Well, my sister has a place picked out for me, and I applied to it this week. They didn't even respond to my application. So, is that the right place for me when I
Okay.
applied to?
So the apartment that she applied to, is that the right place? No.
Okay.
No. You might have to go up there and pick it out yourself.
Okay. And so I just finished one big job, and I'm going to be embarking on yet another one, of course, because that's how my world works. What does the angels have to say about this new opportunity that I've been handed?
So what can you share with Debbie about this new opportunity, this big job? Make sure you eat it like an elephant, one bite at a time. It's big, but enjoy it. And it's also, it bodes well for your future plans. It's helping to cushion you, and that's really important.
And one final question about my own channel, which I've been neglecting because I've been helping other people with their channels. So what do the angels have to say, or my guides have to say about my own channel?
So for Debbie, what guidance do you have for her about her YouTube channel? Should she put more effort into it? No, not unless you love it. If you love it, do it, but
Thank you.
go either way. You're welcome. Good to see you. Bye. Okay, Paula and Cassandra, I need you guys to turn your cameras on so I can bring you up. Whoever comes up first, I'll grab you. Are you guys there? I see Paula. Okay, come on up. So Cassandra, get ready. Coming to you next. Just gotta unmute. There you go. Hey, Paula.
Hi. I don't know that I have a specific question. I mean, I was thinking I could definitely come up with some, but I thought maybe just to be open for whatever today.
That works.
Yeah.
So for Paula, what would you like to share with her today? So I'm hearing that song, The Green, Green Grass of Home. Do you know that song?
Sounds kind of familiar.
Yeah.
Not overly.
Have you had a death in the family recently or somebody who's ill?
I Well, I guess, yeah, there was an uncle that I wasn't very close with, but he passed about a month ago.
So are you referring to the uncle? No. So this is someone else? This is an impending death? Yeah, I'm sorry to say that. That's what that song usually is about, because it's a song all about this person going home, and the home that they're talking about is not on this planet.
Oh, yikes, I wish I didn't ask anything then.
Well, no, I mean, it's not a bad thing, because if somebody's getting ready to transition, it's perfect for them. It's their time.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know if I should ask anything more, like,
Well, let me try something. So for Paula, are you saying that somebody in her immediate family is getting ready to transition? So that is somebody close to you, yeah. And is this expected? Not really, no. So why are you telling her this? Because it's not helpful right now. It's upsetting. Why does she need to know this? They're saying they're just preparing you so you won't be so shocked. And they're considering that a gift for you. You might not feel like it's a gift right now, but when the actual time happens, you'll be prepared. So anything else you want to share with her? Because you got to make up for that one. What can you share with her? It's not you. They're being cheeky with you now. Okay, so what else can you share with Paula that would be uplifting? Leave her on a high note as she goes about her day. You're on your path. You're doing well. Your angels are with you. So there's nothing to be concerned about in that regard. And they want you to know when someone crosses over, it's cause for celebration. Their soul planned it. That is their exit time. So they're ready to go. And for us, those who are left behind, we haven't lost them. They're just on the other side of the veil. We can still talk to them, and they will be around us because we love them. So, and this is a message that's been percolating, so maybe that's why they used you to bring it up, Paula, is that, we have been taught socially that we're supposed to mourn, and we're supposed to go into this deep emotional thing, and it takes months, if not years, to get over, and maybe we never get over it. And Creator says, bullshit. Stop doing that. That's self-torture. Why would you do that to yourself? They're not gone. You can still connect with them. They wanted to go. It's a good thing for them. They're having a great time on the other side, and they're around you anytime you want them. So really, what is the torture about? Why would you do that to yourself? So Creator is asking us all to rethink our opinions about mourning and let it go, because it's not good for us. And it's not good for the departed one, because when we're here carrying on, they can't fully commit to their work on the other side, because they got to hang around and comfort us. And imagine if it were you. Would you want those left behind to give up their lives and go into mourning forever because you left? We don't want that. When we really think about it, that's not what we want. So we're being asked to step into spiritual maturity, to realize we don't have to do that anymore. It's an old social moray that doesn't serve us. It's out of alignment with who we are as awakened souls. Does that make sense?
I mean, yeah, I can logically, but in my heart and everything, it does not feel good at all.
Well, you miss their presence, but you don't have to miss their presence, because you can just go into meditation and connect with them.
I do get that. And I do, because I have a very strong connection to those who've passed on in my life already, my ancestors in particular. But the idea of someone close to me passing anytime soon, that's left me, like, my heart feels even more anxious and distracted, because there's already enough stuff going on in the world in my life to
Yes.
be anticipating someone's.
But to flip the script for you, because they wouldn't have said this if it wasn't important for you to know. There's a bigger thing here that we're not seeing right now. They want to prepare you so that you're not devastated when it does happen. So you've got some time to think about it, to wrap your mind around how you can react in a more positive way for yourself and for others, because you can help others in the family to process, because you've had that forewarning to get ready. And celebrate for the departed that, they've moved on, they're in a better place, and, wonderful opportunities opening up for them. And I think the other aspect of it that comes up is that often when a pet or a person passes, we eat ourselves up with guilt about, could I have done something? Could I have said something? And that's just more self-torture. None of that matters. Guilt doesn't serve us. The angels say that all the time. Guilt and regret, waste of time. Don't go there. Let it go. So it's your self-care right now. Wrapping your head around that, getting comfortable with that concept so that you won't be devastated when it happens. And it doesn't mean it's going to happen tomorrow.
Okay. I'm tempted and not tempted to ask for more particulars about who it could be, but I almost feel like that's probably already enough.
Yeah, I wouldn't ask who, because then you get into that watching for it, and that's not fun.
No.
Yeah, just it's out there on the horizon, but it was always out there on the horizon. Nothing has changed.
Yeah.
You've just been given a heads up. Hey, prepare, because it will be coming at some point, which was always true. The important part of it is you preparing.
Yeah. I mean, I have elderly parents, so I'm already kind of preparing in my mind for that, but I mean, it could be others too. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Um,
And they could surprise you and go on forever, so.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Also for you, you came forward as the volunteer, unknowingly, to get this message out to everybody else. So if you can carry that in your heart and know that you brought that gift to the world, to whoever will hear this and need to hear it, that's important. That's big time light worker service. And
Okay.
maybe in your life, that's something that you will be sharing with people.
Yeah. I feel like I did kind of, I know what you're saying, because I feel without the shock in my heart right now, that generally I feel that, like I feel, yes, I can connect. I have a grandmother who's probably right here with me. I know that, and I'm grateful, and I can communicate and celebrate their lives. But just in this moment, I'm feeling a little bit of resistance to that.
Understandable.
It's funny because I thought the only other questions I might have had were with respect to either my ancestors, because I feel like they're kind of lingering, and sometimes I'm not sure if I'm getting the messages clearly. And possibly with my mom, because it's been a really challenging relationship, and I feel a combination of like deep love for her, and then also it's just been so hard. So I wondered if there was, I don't know if it's worth asking, but now I'm afraid to ask anything more. So I don't know. Maybe it's better not to know some things. Yeah.
Well, why don't you sit on it, let it simmer, and come back next month. We can talk about it if you need to.
Okay. All right.
Awesome. Love and light with you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Cassandra, come on up. Hi.
Hi, Deborah. How are you?
Terrific. How are you?
Good. It's really good to see you and to gain all the knowledge. I want to say first, from the last time, I wanted to thank you because our adoption went through. A beautiful, beautiful baby. And so I just want to say thank you to you and the angels for helping us and for reassuring more than anything. He does feel like a special, everybody says that about their baby, but he does feel like a special, like beautiful soul. So I didn't know if I need to know anything, if they have any input about that, or maybe kind of going forward with him.
So for Cassandra, anything you want to share about the new baby? Oh, I get a visual of the baby happy and giggly and, the sunshine. Is it a boy?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw a boy. Sun shining on him, and his heart is full.
Oh, good.
He's happy and excited about the future and already madly in love with his parents.
Oh,
Yeah. So it's like all lights are green. It's just a beautiful path in front of you. So just enjoy.
thank you. Yeah, he's a treasure. Okay. Off from that, we are trying to, or we have been trying to sell our house. So I was wondering if, or one of our homes, if it would be selling by the summer, if this is kind of the time, if,
Okay, so for Cassandra, is it highly likely the home will sell by the summer?
or end of the summer.
By the end of the summer? Yes. So August, would it sell in August? Before the end of the month? Could it sell earlier, like in July? Probably August. Yeah, it's feeling like maybe the middle, but that can slip a little bit. But
Okay.
right now, August is got the energy.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And one more question, if I may. So I've been working through the 21-day meditation challenge and trying to connect. And I'm just wondering am I connecting? Is it with my guides? Is there a certain angel or otherwise I should be kind of, that's guiding me? I feel like there's something there, but I can't.
Yeah. Okay, so for Cassandra, what can you tell her about her connection during the 21-day challenge? Yeah, you're definitely connecting with them because that's your intention to do so. As long as it's your intention, you are connecting. It's just a matter of getting your ego out of the way to let yourself hear and feel the messages. So is there anybody who wants to step forward and identify themselves to her? Jacqueline. Okay, anything else you want to say about that, or anybody else want to come forward? Jacqueline will work more closely with you, but the others are all there. They work as a team. So don't hesitate to call on all of them for whatever you need.
Okay. Is Jacqueline a soul or something I would have known, or I'm not sure how that.
Okay. So is Jacqueline a soul that Cassandra has known in this lifetime? No. In a past lifetime? No. So she's a spirit guide.
Spirit guide. Okay. Okay. And I guess, is there anything else they want me to know right now? I guess.
Anything else you want to share with Cassandra today? Lift up your eyes, walk forward with hope and a song in your heart. Life is good. No matter what you see in the periphery, life is good. Make that your truth and step into that truth, and you will manifest it, and they will help you to manifest it. What else? You are creating your reality every day, so make it the reality you wish it to be. Don't settle for anything less.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Deborah. Really
You're welcome. Bye. Ms. Debbie in the flow, I think we are down to you. Yeah, looks like.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, I just got to get
Another.
you. There you are.
Oh, okay. Another wonderful day of great questions and great answers. It was wonderful. Thank you.
Feels really
I
good.
have my phone on a tripod, so if I make anybody seasick, I'm so sorry. I'll try to hold it really still. So I don't have any questions. I was thinking of last month's answer when about multitasking and today I was dancing because Tilly was sleeping, and it's the best time to do that. And it was perfect timing as usual. But anyway, so I was multitasking today. which is somewhat of the answer from last month.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So just a general question, I guess.
Okay.
I love them.
Yeah. So what would you like to share with Debbie in the flow? I don't know why, but I'm hearing Silver Bells, the song. So does that mean something to you?
We used to sing it a lot. It's a Christmas song, right?
Silver Bells.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All the time we used to sing that song all the time in the Christmas, and it was always playing in the background at my home growing up. Anymore? I wonder what the
Well, what emotion does it evoke from you? That's a place to start.
it also reminds me of my friend just got a new puppy yesterday and named her Bella, which is how we named our dog Bella that had crossed a couple of years ago. So maybe it has something to do with Tilly and or it has to do with family, one or the other, both.
Yeah.
It's a multifaceted one again, right?
Yeah. So give us some more. What is the Silver Bells about? What is she to do with that? Yeah, it's just evoking the memories to remind you of the love that you've always had around you. Even though at times life was really challenging and you felt all alone, that love was always there to lean on. It's like we don't think of bells as being like a rock, but it really was like a rock. It's woven through your life, the silver bells. Okay, what
You
else?
do know I have a bell collection that's just evoking that. It's like, oh, Deb, why didn't you think of that? And all colors. I have a dolphin and I have that was from Disneyland, and I have angel bells. I think see if I can show you the bell. Oh, it might just stay focused on me. Up there, see this bell up here? Whoop, there we go. There's a bell hanging there.
I see it. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so bells are and we named my dog Bella. How interesting. Why didn't I think of that? Okay, I interrupted you. I'm so
That's
sorry.
okay. Sometimes it takes a while to click in. So, but is there more? I mean, why silver bells specifically? I immediately thought of the bells on the door that you were putting up for Tilly.
Mm,
But I don't know if they're silver.
I believe they are silver, and she loves them. Absolutely loves them and is using them when she needs to. She's so good. She's such a good puppy.
She's perfect. A gift from the angels. So let's ask about
Definitely.
that. So are you referring to Tilly's silver bells? Well, all of those things, but yeah, that was, the specific thing. So why? I mean, what is she supposed to get from that?
I know.
It's about the bigger message of love, right? Because all of these things are connected and interwoven through your life. The bells are woven through your life. They show up in all these places, including the love of the family, the memories. It's like I'm getting that snow globe thing again. It's like it all comes together in this beautiful snow globe of your idyllic life that you're building. And it's not
Beautiful.
just the future. It's the past and the present and the future, which reminds me of the meditation we did with the membership group.
Mm-hmm.
So is that connected? Yeah, that's connected. So what did you get when you did that meditation? Do you remember?
No, I think I need to do it again. And that was one of the things that I thought when we did it is I need to do this again. So maybe that's what this message is go do that meditation.
Yeah. Well, it's about all those
Yeah.
things because, they
Yeah.
multitask their messages. But yeah, I think it comes back around to there's more there in that meditation for all of
Mm-hmm.
us, not just you.
Mm-hmm. It was beautiful. I had just yesterday was thinking I should do that meditation again. So that's interesting that would come through. Not surprising, but interesting.
Yeah. And I was thinking this is how the angels work. It's for months now. All of a sudden I'll get this thought, oh, I need to go check the level of the fuel oil in the basement, just out of the blue.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that's the angels because I go check and it's almost empty.
Mm-hmm.
We would have run out of fuel because I wasn't thinking about it. They've been doing this and other things like that. So it's calling us all to be more aware when those random thoughts pop in. They're not just random thoughts, they're angels. They're helping us. I mean, I can say to them, you know, I'd like to get up at 8 o'clock. They wake me up. I don't need an alarm. How amazing is that? So
Yep.
it's an invitation for us to connect with them in all different sorts of ways, letting them help us because they love that. It brings them joy.
Mm-hmm. It sure does. Sure does.
And every
That
time
reminds
Tilly
that
rings
through
the
the,
bell,
yeah, every time she rings the bell, this will remind me of that. Yeah.
yeah, and the
Yeah.
joy that goes with it.
Mm-hmm.
You were going to say
She
something.
just, she makes us laugh every day, all day. She's just a gift, such a gift. I love her so much and didn't even know we needed her, you know? So
Yeah,
what I
and I
was going to say is I was wanting to wake up. I didn't want to set the alarm to look at the eclipse the other night. And a friend of mine was going to do that and watch the eclipse. And I just, with Tilly waking me up all the time, I just didn't want to add to it. And so sure enough, what do you think happened? I woke up during the eclipse. I couldn't get out of bed, but I woke up and just enjoyed the energy from where I was. It was super, super cool. And then she woke up and wanted out just at the tail end of the eclipse. And so it was perfect timing. It was beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just validation of the level of care that they give us, down to those
Mhm.
minute little things. So why not ask
Mhm.
your angels to wake you up? Who needs a noisy alarm clock?
Exactly. Exactly. It
And then
works out
let your
perfectly.
imagination go with how many other things they could do that we haven't thought to ask
Hmm.
them.
Hmm. Well, that's how we do our writing. That's how they nudge us to sit down and make a video for some of the people that are here. They nudge us to write for me. Nudge us to go look at the puppy, look at that house, sell the house. Those are the breadcrumbs that we all can share in and listen to. We all can do this, every single one of us. That's what's so exciting.
Yeah. And us sharing about what the breadcrumbs can look like is really helpful because so many people don't have a clue that those
Right.
random thoughts are breadcrumbs.
Mm-hmm.
Are. And
Mm-hmm.
even if you're not sure, go check it out. What have you lost? Because it probably
Exactly.
is a breadcrumb when it just comes out of the blue like that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I agree.
And that's the
I
big
agree.
secret that people who are yearning to have that connection with their team need to understand. It's not hard. It's very simple. It's those random thoughts. So start paying attention to them, taking action, and watch your life change.
That's what it's all about.
Absolutely. And I was thinking, you know, wow, you almost got that other puppy, what, 6 months ago?
Mm-hmm.
Would have missed out on Tilly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have goosebumps. Yep.
Perfect
I,
alignment.
yep. And Nabby is the reason why we didn't get the puppy, my mom's dog, that first one. And I honestly believe that Nabby is the reason we got this puppy. So because Nabby's been able to, he established himself in our household, and now he has established himself as her leader 6 months later. And so it's just been amazing. We're in the flow, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's what it's all about.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm very grateful.
Well, thank you for bringing all of that to the end of our call. So lovely.
You're welcome. Thank you. Have a great rest of the weekend.
I will. Much love. I'm going to let you go and I'm going to just speak to the people on the YouTube side and then we'll sign off after we do our prayer. See you next time. Okay, YouTube, what's going on over here? Oh, share the chat will be here. I've set it to keep it, so you should be able to see it later if you want to. Yeah. I can't read it all now, you guys, because I don't want to keep everybody waiting. So I will go back and read it after we hang up. If there's anything that I need to respond to. But thank you all for being here on both sides of the equation. I deeply appreciate it. We couldn't do this without you, with your love, your energy, participation, and that of your angel team. So let's just close it down with a little prayer and go off about our day and see what magic we can create. So take a couple of deep breaths. Thank you to all of you from the bottom of my heart and from everybody here for being here, for bringing your energy, because it lifts us up ever higher. The more people who show up, the higher the energy goes. So your presence here is vitally important, whether you realize it or not. Your angels want you to understand that so that you will show up even more often in those places where you can make a difference by your very presence. It is so important. Wherever you feel led to let the love flow, do so, because you can't put too much love into the world. And right now, it's needing a serious infusion. Send out that love wherever you feel led and know that it's reaching the target it was intended for, and probably a lot of others in the interim period. It's never wasted. It's always beautiful, deeply appreciated. Thank you, Creator, angels, our divine teams, for being with us today. Your love and your guidance mean everything to us, and they expand the experience far beyond what we could do on our own. We deeply appreciate you. And please, we ask you again to send out love, comfort, healing energy to those beautiful souls in Ukraine who are holding the line of democracy for us, even though it feels like we don't deserve it right now. And be with all of those people who are being decimated by the horrors of the world at this moment in time. Send our love, our light, and comfort to them to get through the trials and tribulations until we all come together to Earthtopia, where we can put all of those negative things behind us and create our bright new world. Please and thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, team, all of you, with much, much deep love for all of you. Please go and have a fabulous week. I'll see you soon. Mwah. Bye, everybody.